Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dr. Phil here. There are no ladies, no gentlemen. The count is 0. What are we going to do? We're probably going to wait. Last time I had 30,000 people on the stream. Does that mean that today I'm going to have 0? Maybe. Don't care. I'm going to go get more water. You just hang out there and I'll be right back. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Time for that. Time for that. Right. Whoa. That wasn't me being rude or anything. Here we go. Filling up. Setting stochasticity to maximum. Right. We have Opal Chaos. Hello there, people. Now, just quickly zooming in to there. Good. Let's attach the... There we go. Excellent. And everything is running as I have foreseen. I wonder if your feelings on this matter are clear, Lord Vader. They are clear, my master. Then you must go to the sanctuary moon and wait for him. He will come to me. I have felt him. It is a very inappropriate movie nowadays. Okay. There we are. That looks a little bit more goodnessy. That's very more goodnessy. Much more goodness, very goodnessy. Look at all that much goodnessy that's going on there. Final thing is I'm going to spray some spray using a spray sprayer. Yes, now call me in the morning. Yoik. Well, hello 33 people. Yoik. That's looking much better, isn't it? Now I'm just going to clean the top. Water's running. Shall we get the old cutterator going? Got one last thing to get. Oh, I've got more opals. I'll show them to you because they're pretty cool. We might even cut them first. Here we go, found them. Now, I make the habit of explaining where I got them from, but I just got the package from Thailand. That's all I know. So, I'm sorry about that. Here we go. Opening the packet now. You can see that. So that's Light Ridge Potch Opal, and they were kind enough to give me a free packet of what were they? Cooperpedia opals. They're sitting around somewhere. Show them to you. But lots of fun had by all. Here we go. Now I've only got an hour, so I've got to keep an eye on the time. It's going to be short, fast and loud. So here's our potch. I'm very interested in this piece here. There we go. I'm very interested in this piece here, I think anyway. Yeah, this piece here. See that? Nice and colourful. This is an example of how sometimes life throws you some really cool stuff, because I now know how to cut this one. Oop, maybe even show you. Or was it this side? Let me have a look. Okay, so this is an interesting one. You can see there's colour there. But I think it's this side that's the issue. We're going to have a look and see if we can get this done. I think that is where the money will be. I'm just trying to find one. No, here's another one. I'm very interested to see if there is more underneath this. So let's do that straight away, I reckon. That'll be the fun one. And then we will explore others as we see fit. They're not going back in the packet. Mom! Here we go. Thank you for the like, whoever that was. I presume it is an Opal guy. Could be wrong. I was wrong once before. Here we go. So, turning on. Zing. Just getting rid of all the other opals that are polluting the space. There we go. I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. It may go well, or it may go very badly wrong. It looks like it's wedded to the sandy stuff. Not good, but we'll see what we can get out of it. This is probably one of the most delicate cuts you're ever going to see. Even if it doesn't work. Right. This looks mad, but I'm going to have to cut it like this. You'll see why in a second. If I get a good view of how the opal is actually behaving, we might have a chance of saving it. Right. Just to sober you up here, they wouldn't be selling it as pots if they expected it to work out. Hello there, Primamavad.
Okay, I can see fully how the opals are arranged. Oh, hello there. Have some unstacked zones here.
Good.
Now you can see, I can tell how this is going to go because basically it's probably not going to do well. But we're going to try anyway. I'm from Sydney, my friend. Oh, you can give a shout out here. You sell them on eBay? Hang on. Just looking. Something's happening down here. Let's have a look. Check that out. Doing really well here. See there, there's a new layer. So I'll try and work that new layer out. Yeah, we're getting more. Alright, so what will I do? I think I'll very carefully carve this piece off here. Like so. And we'll carve down to that level. Here comes the fun. All right, so there's more coming in here. So this stone was rejected because it didn't have a good colour on the surface part, but deeper it had a bit of colour. So this isn't going to be the, you know, bee's knees killer stone that's, you know, going to end world hunger or anything, but it certainly is not a nothing stone. Maybe worth $50 or so. Considering where it came from, not bad. So I'll actually put that on the dropstick and then we'll see what it does when I have give it a bit more spit and polish, so to speak. Just noted that there's a few issues that I need to solve on the wheels. That's working out quite well. Nothing on this side yet. I'm still remaining hopeful because I saw some colour, but the colours are pretty faint on this side as well. See if we can get you to see. Oh well. We'll go to the next one. So, what will I do? This right here, I think. I've got two stones here which are pretty interesting. This one, they're actually the same stone. Broke in transit. There's what it looks like. But what it did when it broke is it showed me, I think it's this piece here. So let's see if I can put the colour. Got to get this right. If I don't get it right, I get it wrong. I know, gee. Yeah, okay. So the guy started to rub it and was rubbing it on this side. You can see the colour that comes here. There's the colour there. Believe it or not, that's not the correct side to cut it. And we'll use this other hand, or we won't. Let's have a look. Just very carefully clean this up here. At the moment I'm not trying to expose the colour because I might want to attack it from the opposite side. approaching this very carefully because I don't want to ruin the whole stone. Yep, that's the way to do it. Decision has been made, in case it wasn't obvious. So I'm showing you what I've got so far. This side here, the original dealer has, cut it on this side, decided, nah, don't like it. So what I've decided to do is to cut on the opposite side to the side he went, and that meant me going through an awful lot of the material. So I did test it first, so we'll see if that test is justified. And I think it is, because I can see some of this. What I might do is I might carve off this section because it's already been rubbed. So we'll do the best we can with this piece, just at that. So let's see, where is it shaped? Where is it flashing? Can you see? That kind of angle. You reckon? There you go. A little bit of a colour there. Hello there, Gustio. Hopefully I said the name correctly. Alright, let's see what else we've got here. Wasn't that piece there, it was this piece, what's it? Just got to be cautious on what side we're going to be using. We've got it, I think it's this side. I hope this whole putting my money where my mouth thing works out for me. There it is. Yep, there it is. See that tiny little bit of flash there? Let's see if we can get more of that out. Got to get through this sand layer. And hopefully there'll be colour underneath that. Very thin. Oh, see that? Just at the nick of it. think that's a break though. You see, that might be a crack, not colour. There goes that bit. In the opals one this time round. Let me have a look. I think so. Let's have a look at the other side before we discard. That's probably a discard now. Yep, discard. Boing. Alright, let's get another one out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use that as a picture stone. It's quite nice motif. So shore up the back, make sure the back is nice. Oh, 9 likes, thank you. Whoever did that, very nice of you. Ah, Tuffy. Oh, 10 likes, thank you very much. Alright, so let's just try and get this into, currently in what I call the freeform shape. Almost all freeforms end up looking like this. What we'll do is we'll just start taking some of the chaos in. Rain the chaos in, there we go. I think I'll leave it like that. Looks nice. Nice little stone there. Alright, what else have we got? I'll give this one a crack wheel. Let's cut that part off. It's clearly not going to work. Now the issue with this stone is to rot right in the middle. So I'm trying to address it. And if I do, everything will be hunky-dory. If I don't, I have basically a bunch of powder sitting on the floor of the opal cutter. Now is the time, 45. Got to go at exactly 1 hour. So, got to leave time to say hi to the birds and stuff. While we're here, we'll discuss the birds. I'm an opal cutter that keeps 2 cockatoos and a pigeon, of all things. They were all needing a bit of a rescue, basically. So I show them out. I think we're just going to run out of opal here. Getting tiny. So let's get rid of it. Whitey white. You can do these in because we're going to have to go back to. Sorry about that. Come on. Behave. Not behaving, is it? Okay. No, I'll just leave you to the chaos is what I say. No, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I've eviscerated all the flaws, because there were quite a few. Another flaw there. We'll probably get rid of that. Not concerning me at all. Possibly considering changing the angle of the stone so that we can still retain some size whilst getting rid of some of those flaws. Let us fly, said the fly. Let us flee, said the flea. So they flew to the fly and the flea. Something like that. maybe have time for one small one. Let's see if we can find one. This one. Wasn't me. Maybe it was me. This one might be a sun flash. There's a problem because we don't got no sun at the moment. So will it sun flash or not? I don't know. What I'm going to quickly do is going to soften the edges, tab it, and then we're done. And we'll go quickly say hello to the birds and then finish this whole opal session off. Worst comes to worst, it can be the backing for a doublet, so not going to be a total loss, no matter what happens. Certainly hoping that we get some flash. That's better than random black piece of crotch, basically. I know, I'm shocked as well. What, something colourful being better than something not colourful? What? Innovation! Amazing! It didn't end up looking particularly good, so I didn't bother showing it. You didn't miss out on much.
Alright, so flipping the script. Hello, it's Dr. Phil here. Whee! Wah! This train ride has just stopped at Disasterville. There we go. Oh, there we go. If you've been sitting down for a while, your limbs don't work. What a surprise. Drinky poos. Where's Drinky poos? Tink. Right. Okay. Birds, we're in a hurry. Okay. So we're going to have to do the thing. They're looking extremely impressed. Not. Okay. Max. Right. Max the cockatoo. Say hello to everybody, Max. Thank you. You want a scratchy poo? No, that's a no. We'll just pretend you scratched and, oh, you bit me. Oh, no. Oh, bite. Loki, are you going to be a little bit more accommodating? Yoink. Yoink. Scratchy poo. Caught her with a feather in her mouth. I'll take her to the vet and, I don't know, prescribe antidepressants for plucking. But this time of the year, apparently they do that a bit, and it's a bit annoying because I like to keep an open book on what I'm doing with these birds. And it's not good to have a plucking one, but she's okay, aren't you, huh? You're all right. You're all right. Yeah, beautiful little thing. All right. Around. Right. Say hello to my little friend. Yoink. Birdie splat. There she is. Say hello. Whoop. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Did you hear that? That was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing. Oh, hello there. Collaborator of the Curiositas. There you go. In you get. Whoop. Should say painting. Oh dear. Sorry, I was about to say something stupid, wasn't I? Okay. Did you hear that? I swear on the grave of the amount of time that I have left before I have to go and pick up my daughter from McDonald's, that wasn't my voice. It must have been Pony's. It's destiny, ladies and gentlemen. It's destiny that you like and subscribe because the pigeon said so. I should put that on a t-shirt, eh? Because the pigeon said so. I'm sorry to say, that's all I've got time for. I'm 4 minutes over time. Did a pretty good job though. Max is eating his perch. Finished with that perch? Is it delicious? Well, with that, have a lovely evening, everybody. Ah, yes. Meow. Hiccup. Have a lovely evening, everybody. I've got to go pick up my daughter now. Dr. Phil, out.